Alright, as it is, I am at work, on the conclusion of work, outside and everything. Pretty much enjoying and basking in the song before I go to town. And we are going to bask into more of our route. As we are still on Route 22. Doing research. Let's go. So while Maneki appears, and this one is a female also. But as it's known, they already have their type of Manekis. We all practically have our own Maneki. So ideally, of course, these ones will be ones that are battlers, ones that are in clans. Of course, our Manekis could be part of their clan because they are fighting type, of course. As there another female Maneki pops out for their clan also. Of course, this one's a baby. Rattata pops out. Different scenario for Leafa as she pops out and she is ready and energized. Now, ideally, as we know, we have our main key starters in this grassland at first. As it's already known as, oh man, a level 5 spirit or female comes out this time. Now, ideally, she might be coming with me. But I think ideally, one of the other females have already caught one. Yeah, we already caught a female. So I really don't need that female sparrow this time. As ideally as it is, Leafa's battle was first. I'm going to have to keep this song in mind sometime. Might download it. This one's an alright song too. Watch me do me. I just come through coolin'. I just gotta do me. Make that shit go with swash. Put that shit with a splish splash. I don't even need it, no. I'ma swear on the code, and I don't even need to say more. I do music also. Prove it. No, I didn't do it perfect, but that's ideally how, I feel, and that's how I did that song intro. So ideally, Leafa does her job. Of course, Spleefa, she's gaining her experience and understanding what to do and how to utilize Leafa a bit more. Now, ideally, it seems like Leafa is super strong, but right now, as you know, and as we're seeing, she's only on level 9. Hey. What? Yeah. Uh-huh. How she get so what? How she get so fly? Why? Ow. My damn eyes. Yeah. Damn. My girl is fly. That woman, oh my, oh yeah. I don't know. Now, I said you're going to hear the most on this. Even though I'm doing these episodes and all that, of course, I don't want them to just be boring. You know what I mean? Knowing it's a Maneki, she ends up doing withdraw. Ideally, no, she does the bubble immediately quick. You know what I mean? Before, ideally, while this baby Maneki is out, because Mings does a sand attack, of course. As this baby lands a critical hit. Now, ideally, Minx, she lands her 2 tackles before, after Splendid does her bubble. She lands her first tackle, but she lands her second tackle, you know, right before she does her second bubble, as her second bubble is right now. How she gets so, oh my, oh my, oh my, yeah. It's like, nah, shorty, it's so fly, hey. Ripping all the guys down. She's a heartbreaker. Colder than your average girl to take her. Alright. So ideally, that's what's going to end up happening. I'm going to pause right now to just make sure I have more storage. We're going to see what goes on in more episodes. Alright, we are back. And ideally, I'm about to be ready and going on my walk to town. So ideally, she looks splendid. Splenda makes Splendid get her rest. Okay, that's probably my text message from my cousin. You heard her in the background of my videos already. It's a female. Just in case my wifey one day wonders and shit. Fuck are you doing, dude? Blah blah blah. I mean, of course you can't be upset if it's before tense, but I don't know. There's never a before tense. As this male sparrow pops up, and this is one of the times, a key moment, as there is a clan or two of female rat-a-tatas. So, Splendid's and Spleef are in the battle. And Spot. She sends out Mings. He quickly gets returned. And ideally, she just sends out Flames. Okay, so ideally, this Rat-a-tat is trying to go for the kill. Right? No, ideally, Leafa, she's definitely getting her confidence. She is definitely gaining confidence immediately of landing these tackles. She's starting to hit hard as Jinx dodges this Rat-a-tat's attack. Amazing. Flames lets this Rat-a-tat have it. But ideally, this Rat-a-tat, she's pretty dominant. As you see, she's on 4. Level 4, she's practically on her, young in that grassland adulthood. She's practically a leader for the cult clans in that grass. Jinx gets her level. Leafa does well and takes down that Rat-a-tat herself. And Leafa learns Vine Whip. Now, exceptionally, she does this and she starts practicing with it. Now, ideally, she ends up hitting the trees. Ideally, if they're included, because of course this is showing there is trees in that forest land. She does her Vine Whip. She does hit the trees. She attacks the trees, and then exceptionally, Lift comes out. He swoops down. Ideally, he comes down and he tries to do a peck, but Leafa's, she's on it. She's like, oh no, Peck's super effective. And she returns. She's like, Leafa, return. And she returns Leafa in time. Now, of course, you know, the ladies are like, do something. This male Spiro can be dangerous. Do something, Stefan. And ideally, I tell Blast I send him out to handle it, and I tell him to use breath. Now, of course, in this instance, you know, it brings out flames. But I still tell him to do growl. Now, in this instance, she does growl also, but it seems, you know, the male Sparrow ends up not paying her attention. No, in a sense, he does really practically pay her attention because he does look at her in a cocky way, you know, but in the same sense, you know, he, you know, I mainly, I throw a Pokeball when he's not looking, and of course I catch him. Now, ideally, I get my information from my Pokédex for him. And ideally, since Spot names her Sparrow Tiff, I end up naming him Lift. Okay? Now, ideally, I'm going to save it, and we will get to the next episodes. Okay? I'm just going to save them all in the periodic row, because once this cuts off, it's going to get uploaded while I'm down here in town, and I can upload it immediately quick while I have satellite range. Alright, I so appreciate the help with the development and the actual time measurement and time process. Even if you are a Pokemon fan and you actually watch and tolerate this. And I know it's going to be long, but exceptionally we have episodes, so, you know, I hope it's alright.